Welcome to the Broken Pencil Booking Company Pro Wrestling Podcast, infused with hip hop. I am Wood.
Made daily with organic, farm to table, localized, neuralized, sterilized, Scotch guarded for 2020 repellent, available online, shipped. Not available on Sundays. Broken Pencil Logic. You stay classy, internet. I'm Suave Burgundy.
One man team.
Look a shot, boy.
Yeah.
What you thought I was gonna slip up? You thought this was a game?
Hey, the shooter. Oh man, that's
Today's date.
Clean fun.
Today's date that you're hearing is Friday, August 22nd. Yeah, valot.
Yeah, valot.
I said, yeah, valot.
Yeah, valot.
25th.
I got 5 on it.
Hey man, you seem like you trying to get a record deal. Got it good.
I've had too many of those conversations. I don't think I need one at this stage. Y'all gonna restrict me way too much because there's gonna be a lot of stuff I want to say, a lot of stuff I need to say, and yeah.
We gonna play a game here in a minute, but shouts out to the people that make this show possible. Soren Baker Pro Audio, SorenBaker.com, Henry Gary, what up? Pro Audio, Home Audio, Car Audio, Motorcycle Audio, Power Sports, Marine Audio. Suave, where we at?
On a boat.
Yeah, on the boat. We out here.
Don't be like old boy that threw himself into the deck.
Oh man, it's so many.
If you're gonna get on the water, be safe.
That's it. And shouts out to everybody that's out there enduring Hurricane Aaron. I mean, this is the first of many for this season, apparently. So, luckily, we won't have a landfall with this bad boy. But yeah, be out there, be careful. But Soren Baker Pro Audio, BPBC in the cart, 10% off everything. Simple like that.
Stay safe, take care of yourself and each other.
ViderHermosasCigars.com is the website. Vider Hermosa Cigars, proud sponsor of the BPBC podcast, infused with hip hop, and radio show, of course. A beautiful. What the hell? What's today?
From the diaphragm.
From the throat pause.
Hey, no.
I really need
everybody chill.
I really need you to get it together with them damn triggers.
Look, I don't remember which one is which, so I'm just out here.
They got labels for that. There was a whole sheet inside your box with a dry erase pencil that you know what. Never mind.
First of all, I don't have a box. Second of all, on this screen, it's too far away for me to stay in camera frame and read what's over there.
All right, fine. A beautiful life defines a refined smoke. Vider Hermosa Cigars. It is a beautiful life. 10% off when you buy 10 cigars or more. Secure pay is up. Holla at your people. But must be 21 or older, and smoking cigars is not an alternative to smoking cigarettes. Now,
indeed it is. Wait.
It's not a safe alternative. Let me say that.
Indeed. Now, for those of you who are also in a spending mood after getting your pro audio gear and or any other audio gear,
I promise I was about to lob you, but go ahead.
Getting your super smoke on, because like the Street Profits,
Still
you want the smoke.
smoking.
Now, Mayor Merch presents to you a very awesome opportunity, and for those of you looking to support the show in a monetary way, currently at tinyurl.com/BPBC merch until the 1st of September.
Wait. Hold on. Run the link back one more time before you give them the jewel.
tinyurl.com/BPBC merch. No skips, no spaces. I don't know, you pointing in the wrong direction.
I'm on my side, I'm not, so we figure, I guess, whatever. Y'all down at the bottom, down at the bottom.
Check my lower third. Go there. When you put all your stuff in your cart, you take it to the checkout. Use code MAYORMEDIA, MAYORMEDIA, all correct spelling.
Correct spellings. That's what we do because we're adults.
Facts. You will receive 20% off of every item in your cart, and free shipping. Until 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time on Labor Day. This is our gift back to you.
If this is the Labor Day special, I can only imagine what you got planned for a Small Business Saturday and Cyber Monday.
You know what? We'll figure something out.
We have to.
We must.
For the culture. For the culture, we have to.
You know, I mean, we are the culture. We preserve the culture. So, I mean, if you're going to get it, you might as well get it from us.
Suave.
Yo.
To the window.
And.
To the wall.
To the wall.
To the sweat drop off Big Jim's. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Chill, bro.
Shouts out Big Jim Uso. Trinity Fatu, a.k.a. Naomi. Jimmy. Bun in the oven. Proceed with caution. Baby on board.
Well.
One letter. Or so five letters. One word. Ski.
One letter, 4 words. Baby.
One letter, 4 words?
You know.
The other way. You think it's one way, but it's really the other way.
Right. Play the fuck up. Congratulations to Naomi and Big Jim. Why did Naomi cut like the most entertaining promo on all of Raw during this announcement?
Numerous people, it started with us. And I can tell you when it started with me.
Big homie Naomi.
It all started with me right before WrestleMania when I told you I hated her heel work. And it was like a week later. It's the same thing with Baron Corbin. Episode 30. I keep referring back to it. The greatest work that she's ever done in her entire time in the business, hands down. She was on the social media back and forth between her and Jade Cargill, chef's kiss.
Shout out to Jade for masking and mirroring some congratulations behind I hate you.
I hate you. Oh my God, I hate you so much. Congratulations.
Congratulations in all caps.
with crying emojis, babies, and pacifiers and whatnot.
Love it. Love it, man. Butter Combat Club remains.
Meanwhile, vacant is a new champion again. Jimmy Uso has dethroned his wife after 37 days as champion.
Nobody could have stopped this train other than Big Jim.
This was going to be a record run for Naomi. I stand by that.
She was really now okay. Let's be real. We think it would have been a record run. However, we know who's in charge and we know what they like.
Do we though? Do we really know who's in charge right now?
I think you can kind of tell who's in charge.
Because that's part of the conversation on this episode as well.
Okay. But yeah, for
other reasons.
From the product. From things things we've been shown from the product itself. Yeah, I feel confident in saying I know who's in charge.
Charles.
Yes. Scott Baio.
Yes.
Charles in charge.
Let me give myself a buzz for that one in the Barry Horowitz while I'm at it.
Speaking of Charles, get well soon to Charles Robinson, who got bit by
this man right here.
Having a hell of a 2025. He got decleated by John Cena. He got his ribs broken by Goldberg, and then he was bitten by a radioactive bat. Jeez, man, do not stand next to him in a rainstorm.
Charles Robinson, Lil Nate, is that you?
Hey, man, Lil Nate is out here just, bruh.
And this man is north of 60.
And he don't care. He finna go take the ring down soon as they wrap his hand up.
Oh, man. Yeah, get well soon, Lil Nate. We talked about it on the last episode. And we're hoping that by the time this episode airs that you're able to download the new ESPN app.
Doubtful.
This is turning the stock price. Just
Charlie Foxtrot, for those of you with military background experience, thank you for your service.
For once, like, just check the stock price if you never have between now and Tuesday.
It's too late to buy anything. but just check it
for TKO. Just kind of look at it, and then look at like 30-day trend, and 52-week trend while you at it. Since we've last talked to you about the whole WWE ESPN thing, or WWESPN as we call it.
Hey, go ahead. I have a question for you when you finish that.
There has been a new PLE added to once again counter program AEW programming.
This is getting out of hand.
AEW is putting on All Out in Toronto on Saturday, September the 20th. You have a lot?
You have a lot?
I say you have a lot.
You have a lot.
25th?
Got 5 on
Got it good. Thank you, because I was about to go for it.
That's like having dinner. Who's gonna reach for the check first?
Well,
bam! I got it.
Hey, take it easy.
Take it easy. I got lunch. You pick up dinner.
Oh man. Oh, WrestlePalooza.
Haven't heard that in a while.
And the headlining match at this moment is rumored to be, and it's all but set in stone, John Cena versus Brock Lesnar.
Right.
The whole idea that Brock Lesnar is one of the Infinity Stones for John Cena to capture on his way out is crazy work, number one. But Brock Lesnar showed up on John Cena at the home of Suplex City, bitch. SummerSlam.
Slam. We've done this tournament. Brock Lesnar is Mr. SummerSlam. We did this already. Like,
it's like you listen to us, but you don't hear us.
Welcome to the Broken Pencil Booking Company Pro Wrestling Podcast infused with hip hop.
Stay classy, you bastards. What?
Bitch. Yeah. So yeah.
Like
Brock Lesnar's Mr. SummerSlam, so those things aligned. He's on the set list for the performances on the Go Home tour.
Dog said that.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the next song on. It's the next song on the mixtape. That's it. We playing the hits. Here's who's the next hit of who's available. So,
and pretty much the last hit.
Is it?
Don't know. But check this though. I just thought about this, and this is nothing I've seen or read or anything. But if this is going to be, because like, you know, once is luck, 2 is a coincidence, 3 times is a trend, right?
Okay.
If this happens in December, are we going to have the untitled pay-per-view go head up against World's End?
I wouldn't doubt it. If we're already in the business of counter programming the competition, I have no reason to believe that this will not continue to take place for the rest of the year. Every event, they're getting way more aggressive with how they're approaching this whole counter programming situation. It's not a secret anymore. No one's hiding the fact that they are trying to put the kibosh on everything Jacksonville, and that they have a suitor already planned within the house that they want to elevate to the number 2 spot.
Sidebar that you mentioned it. Word on the streets is TNA has a clause that they can sell, or WWE can buy them if they so fit, if they see fit, whenever they choose.
Yeah, it's part of the boost. I think this is kind of similar to what they did with Evolve, where they're essentially, it's the evolution of what Vince was doing with Heyman back in ECW, since this all ties in with
ECW, OVW, Deep South,
where Heyman was basically on the payroll like ECW was a developmental territory,
right,
to a certain extent, or somewhere someone could go for a fresh coat of paint, whatever the case may be. Something similar is going on with TNA, because it is an Endeavor product at this point.
No, Endeavor is still Anthem product.
Oh, well, then there's that. Well, however it looks when you pull the bed sheets back, they're in bed together.
Hey, yo.
Since we gonna do that.
Swab, what's with the owl?
Money on the dresser. type shit. So yeah, if for whatever reason with this new TV deal TNA pops, there's nothing to say that they won't get purchased. I don't think anybody has a problem with that as far as who's with TNA or even with WWE. They're trying to own they're trying to own number 2 so they can push the current number 2 completely out of the picture. They want to snuff them out.
Which the actual number 2 is in bed with the supposed number 2. That being New Japan Pro Wrestling in bed with AEW.
Then there's that. And then that kind of goes into the whole, what you're saying about, or what we're saying about TNA kind of goes into the same issue of WWE and their deal with YouTube. That kind of prompted the acquisition of
TNA or AAA, yeah, that AAA.
So now you have the WWE branded content that you can feed to YouTube, and it's AAA.
And we're about to have another Worlds Collide, like three months after the first one.
From the concept of Forbidden Door. So like it's getting real grimy out here. 100% grimy.
Grimy is a nice way of putting it, Suave. This is sloppy.
It's grimy, it's sloppy, it's dirty pool, old man. Just it's crazy.
You put Massengill on the baseball.
Nobody's hiding their hand here. So at this point, I'm pretty much in favor of Kanos like taking his gloves off and starting to use some of that money.
So yeah, if anybody has the potential to be Eric Bischoff petty, is Tony Khan.
I kind of need him to start being petty. In a smart, calculated way. I fight back.
Well, I guess we'll see with this press conference come after Forbidden Door.
I don't need a media scrum. I need you to crash club, throw some chairs, break some. I need you to get your 3-6 Mafia energy. Like I need tear the club
and while you at it, bring Juicy J out.
and not the hits and the soothing sounds from the new Jazz album or the new collab with Black Thought. I need Juicy J involved. That's the guy. I need that guy.
Here, wait, you need this guy.
Yeah, Stoner's Night. I need that guy. Because, yeah, what's going on right now, you are under attack, Kanos. So what we need you to do is to dig into your deep bag of Khan and get active. Like, do something. And there's so much tied up with it. So now, what I was going to mention to you before and kind of ask was about this whole new deal where now UFC is no longer in bed with, so it's not a threesome. They're no longer in bed with ESPN. They jumped ship and went to Paramount Plus that starts next year.
Which is crazy because
no more pay-per-view.
Because
no more pay-per-view.
Paramount owned Bellator.
Say, man. No more pay-per-view for UFC, which is cool. I would have Paramount Plus for that just so I can watch fights.
Luckily for me, I have a shopping provider that allows me to get that with my membership.
I gotta check. I might have something like that tucked away already. I know I have a bundle that I'm currently taking advantage of. That's
about to change.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff about to change with that. And here's the crazy part:
Peacock just went up on rates earlier this year. They're about to go up again, and they're losing. They're losing WWE.
Yeah, Peacock can't afford to be this proud of themselves. They're gonna have to really do some soul searching and get some better content. Once that WWE library goes, so I go. Twisted
Metal is a gem. Season 2 is already going to have 2 more episodes than season 1. Great. The way that they're releasing these episodes, amazing. I'll take it in spades. Putting Saturday Night's Main Event exclusively on Peacock, that's great too. Truth be told, little side note for me, I only watch it on Peacock because I want to enjoy my 4K. I don't want to watch it in 1080p.
Then there's that.
I got 5 gigs a day coming into my house. So how you feel over there, Playboy? On a boat.
No, how I feel, man? Vita Hermosa. It's a beautiful
life.
So there's that part, and like everything feels like a money grab. All of these different moves feel like they are here for a good time, not a long time. So here was my question: do you feel like on a 5-year plan, once this next situationship is done with, are we eventually just going to end up back at the WWE network?
I don't think so, only because it took, was it 2 or 3 iterations of WWE Network after like it went on like the original 13 launch?
Yeah, something like that, 2013, 2014. Whatever.
So they had the people that created MLB Network app, and then you had it was another one that was like an internal team, and then after that was when we went to Peacock.
Okay.
Obviously there's cracks in the armor. There's something that went wrong, that went awry. Probably turnover would be my guess from the previous regimes.
I honestly think that they made good money, but they saw an opportunity to pick some pockets. Like Fox, who started all this with this stupid money they were giving away.
Yeah,
and it was part of the pandemic.
Well, I can't say that. I can't say they started. It was quiet with Comcast. And then Fox made it loud. Like Fox was like, "Here you go."
What I'm saying, like Fox is the first person to go outside and say, "I'm paying for it." Now, it's a lot of y'all was paying for it in the dark, but they just came out and said, "I don't even want to have."
Here's what you really get for this bread.
Yeah, here's the money. What you gonna do? And they did that little 2-finger thing where they slide you to $40. Like, yeah, Fox is who started that.
Hey, they give it to you like this. Hold up, let me get this right, because I got the right color towel for this one.
Is tripping. This man is 100% tripping.
You fold it like this, and then you wiggle it.
Spoken like a true sleaze.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. But here's my reason for saying that: because we come from this hip hop background, we do know when you up, you up. You take the deals that pay you the most money, but at the end of the day, once all the glam and glitter passes and everybody says, "Oh, we spent too much," or "We overpaid, we didn't really recoup what we invested," WWE is going to be back to a situation where they may or may not be publicly traded. That just kind of depends on who ends up where. But once you've pulled money from everybody there is to pull money from, what do you typically do?
Sell,
or you go back independent because the cost per person is bigger than what you. So that's why I say, like, everybody's doing the math about how much you're going to have to spend in 2026 and beyond to be a fan of wrestling, which is crazy. It's somewhere like a maybe a couple $100 a year type situation.
Bro, wait a minute. Funny you mentioned that. WrestleMania is already going to be back in Vegas, thanks to a scheduling faux pas. Whatever happened in New Orleans, there's something happening.
Go listen to everything we told you about WrestleMania in Vegas previously, and then just double it.
Rumors of a second WrestleMania in the same year.
Now you're doing too much, and this is what I'm saying. You're here for a good time, not a long time.
Guess where?
The way the financial structure of this country and wrestling fans internationally and domestically is set up, they do not have the money to support what you're trying to get them to do. They just don't.
Guess where, Suave? Is it funny that you mentioned that? Guess where?
Where?
The land of money.
Because they finally said
the desert.
Drop out for it.
The desert.
I mean, if you feel comfortable going out there trying to pull off a whole WrestleMania in that environment, by all means. But again,
it's going to be a lot of wrong energy that's going to find out the wrong way that they got the right one that day.
And if you end up basically starting an international incident, that'll be your first and last WrestleMania out there.
No, they won't start it. It will be the fans.
But that's the point. If your event brought the people to the location that started the international incident, chances are we not doing this way again.
Ever.
So I've said, from the window to the wall, This feels like everybody is here for a good time, not a long time. So at the end of the day, once money has been pulled from every hole that it can be pulled from, pause, we may end
all
up
7 of them.
We may end up back at square one where we would gladly pay $10, $15, even $20 a month for everything just to be on the WWE network.
This whole back and forth is crazy. You got so many different options from the things that we've seen in the past,
right? Where
like a move like this that should have been probably in our eyes should have happened about 10 years ago, especially when Coachman was involved.
Yes.
It just seems passive and late.
And I kind of wonder what he's thinking right now. Not like I'm gonna go find out, but
now that you mention it, you about to fuck up the algorithms on the phone. So
everybody just chill. I'm not looking for that type of smoke.
Yeah, man.
But going off of that, and then going on to your other point that we were talking about, Cena, about who was left on his playlist, left on his mixtape. Dolph Ziggler, aka Nick Nemeth, had a very creative suggestion. Said that the eventual December pay-per-view that we have playfully named, was it Ruthless Aggression? We named it.
Was it? I mean, if we're going back to the day, I mean that no better name.
Right. It was something that had something to do with Cena. So we'll go with Ruthless Aggression unless we remember what the other name for the pay-per-view was. But Nick Nemeth suggested that Cena have a gauntlet match with 7 contenders. And the final contender being the final boss being The Rock.
All right.
I like the idea.
All right, hold on. Before you finish your thought, name the 7, not name The Rock.
That's what I was about to ask. So, play this game first. We need a mixtape of the rest of the actual year, not the gauntlet match first. Like, if we're just playing the hits and these are all basically 1 month one-offs for the rest of the year, who is Cena dealing with for the rest of the year?
So we have September, we know it's going to be Brock.
Right.
All right.
Logan Paul is already coming up. That's off the table.
October.
November, December.
I hate to say this, but I think it needs to happen.
Okay.
Cena gets his lick back on Cody.
Nah.
No?
Nah, I'm good.
So Cena's not gonna get a rematch for the title that he lost.
I put him in the gauntlet. I don't. There's no more title matches. No, we're doing too much. We're doing too much at this point. Because if you're not gonna turn Cody, it doesn't make any difference.
That's the thing. I think you are going to turn him.
And if that's the case, you should have done it at SummerSlam.
I totally agree with that too. I think that whole
you know the term we use for that, right? Stepping on your own dick. Stop doing that. Like, again, that hurts. That hurts right in here. It just in the words of Steve Harvey, that further lets me know, Boogie, you are not in computer school. This is all double back and covering for what was exposed on Unreal, whether it was worked or not.
All right, so we can't do Cody.
So basically, we just have what October and November.
In November is I really don't want to see him in a War Games match, especially considering that he's crying about his body right now. And I'm not saying that and to be spiteful or mean. He's saying that his body is screaming for him to stop wrestling.
So let's say, because I don't have the dates right in front of me, let's say it's 2 PLEs, 2 Saturday nights main events, and he may or may not wrestle on TV. I thought it was cool that he wrestled on SmackDown. That was cool.
That was dope.
Because most of the time you don't get those sort of things.
And you had a lot of money in that match too.
Like, we're in an era where the big money players do not wrestle on weekly television,
and we've said it on here that the big money players don't need to wrestle every week. They need to wrestle, but they don't have to do it every week.
But I don't hear the same outrage either. When's the last time Seth Rollins wrestled on Monday?
I actually like the fact that he's not wrestling on Monday.
That's beside the point. Because if it was OTC not wrestling on, we've seen how people act when OTC doesn't wrestle other than a PLE. Mm-hmm. Whether he comes in and has a conversation or not, we've seen how people. Yeah, and this is your daily acknowledgement. This is how people act. But now that some of your other favorites, they're only doing run-ins or they're doing like backstage interviews. They're not wrestling. You're not holding that against them either. But again, we know what we know. Back to this mixtape. Let's say, give me 5. Let's say Cena's got 5 dates before December where he's gonna wrestle.
My top pick is completely off the table.
Was your top pick?
No. My top pick, I haven't said him yet. He's completely off the table. But the person who I would want to see more than anybody in this triangle of terror, if you will, in this pentagon of personal penmanship, however you want to call it, okay. KO deserves to be there.
It would be nice, but
yeah, it's not possible. But honorable mention KO. KO's there, mental in spirit, because he deserves to be, but he physically can't be there, unfortunately.
Because I have confidence in us, but I don't want to waste 45 minutes trying to do it. We won't do 5 each. Let's just do 5 combined.
Orton gets a run back because it's the greatest hit.
I don't think you get that.
Why? Because he already beat him?
Yes.
Then Drew.
Okay, let's put the caveat on there. You can't run anybody back that's already been run.
Drew.
Okay. Roman.
Ooh. We haven't seen. How do you feel about Priest? We haven't seen that, and Priest is earmarked for another run in the next few years.
It would be great to elevate Priest in some way. 2 issues with that. 1, he's not on the greatest hits list anyway. 2, he's not a heel right now. So technically, you kind of want to keep it in the heel. We have history, or we have history. That's
damn. So here's another one that would be that deserves to be there, but unfortunately can't be.
You're probably gonna say who I was thinking, and I was gonna put that person in the gauntlet.
Nah, because he's not with us anymore. Bray Wyatt deserves to be here for this.
Oh, bruh. He's who started all of this. If we keeping it G, and people used to miss this thing where anytime a person interacted with Bray Wyatt or The Fiend, they went on to eventually change their presentation. They almost caught a virus that eventually grew into a change. Then they gave that superpower to Karrion Kross. Don't know how that's going to turn out.
And all he did was beat Sammy and disappear.
He beat Sammy with a lead pipe.
Poor Sammy's. You want to talk about stock down? You can't even put him in the gauntlet match.
I don't think there's see, they had a banger on Monday Night Raw once on Sammy's main roster debut, and he actually hurt himself in that match.
Yep.
I could see that for the gauntlet.
Okay, but for the gauntlet. Okay, so we
need 5 for the rest of the year. You said Drew. I said Roman. Who you got?
And I'm thinking both brands here.
Yeah, it's rough.
He has to go with Seth. Seth has to be in there. He has to be.
Yeah. You're probably gonna get a F off finish with that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Punk's already off the table. Seth. I'm gonna go ahead and say this name now. I was saving it for the gauntlet, but the hell with it. The Miz. Miz and Cena got issues, and they have history.
Listen, smart money puts him in the gauntlet, the back of house nowhere near it, because Ron Killings would deserve to be there before Miz would, simply off of
actual factuals. But they sacrificed everything we did to get Ron Killings to turn him back into R-Truth with absolutely no
payoff.
No payoff. And then the online backlash was to the point that they had to sprinkle Ron Killings back into the character. So now he's dual personality.
So he's still driving, but he got little Jimmy with him.
You've turned him into a schizophrenic with delusions of grandeur. So now if he surrounds Cena, he's the lovable, almost slow comedian.
Oh, man.
But if Aleister Black walks up and challenges him, then he flips into Ron Killings, but he's not getting enough TV time to flesh this out anyway.
And there's somebody with not enough stock right now to even matter to do a match in this gauntlet.
We were supposed to end the year with Ron Killings winning the World Heavyweight Championship or winning the WWE Championship. That's how this year was supposed to end.
Look at you.
Look at you. Covered in skin.
And now, like, once we got Ron Killings, we never saw Ron. We saw one match.
You took him off TV and switched brands. That man was on Raw. He cut his hair off on Netflix.
He got a DQ win versus Cena. So they're technically 1-1 this year.
I hate you bitches.
We can't even get the 5. We can't even get the 5.
I can't stand y'all when you start. I hate when y'all dip your toe into the culture and think that's enough.
We can't even get the 5, Suave. Do you have anybody else?
They should at least have a TV match. Like give us another match on SmackDown where it's like they get 20 minutes. Cena's going over no matter what, but give Ron Killings that much, because this next round of cuts that's coming,
he's out of there.
Whenever it does come, he's gonna be out of here this time. Thank God for another payday, but I mean, keep it real.
Cuts is different from contract expiring. He got a re-up. But for what?
We 2 deep or 3 deep on this mixtape.
Seth,
Roman,
Drew,
Miz. Okay, we got 5th AJ Styles.
AJ deserves to be there. I'm still not sold on Miz. Like we say Miz.
AJ and the Miz belong more so in the gauntlet than on the greatest hits list. But for looking at the roster as it's comprised, like I'm scrolling, I don't see a whole lot of history of his left on this particular roster.
So in Clash we got Logan Paul.
I mean, it's gonna be what it is.
So we got Logan Paul, we got Brock. Who do we get in October?
Who doesn't have anything to do? I'm looking at this roster and I'm not seeing anything that just jumps out to me as an October.
Like outside of Aleister Black, Drew, and Logan Paul.
Walter's off TV for a while.
SmackDown is suffering right now when it comes to heels because everybody's lost in this tag team shuffle, and women are getting more shine on SmackDown than the men are.
Yeah, this doesn't scream any type of situation where, this ain't good. This to work a PLE with, I don't see anybody. I'm literally scrolling the roster right now. I don't see this being an opportunity to build any new stars, of course, because we're playing the greatest hits. The Miz, almost by default, is one of the only ones left.
Out of respect, I could see this simply because of who we. Oh, wait a minute. I see. Here we go.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
All right. So I have October for you, and you're not going to like it.
Of course, I'm not.
Out of respect, I say that you can get a match going with Jacob Fatu. However, it makes more sense to do a match against Solo.
Solo has history. To counter your point, I actually don't hate that. That's a good look. Cena never got his lick back from getting mashed on. So, yeah, okay, cool. Cool. I'll take it.
November.
Just don't drag it to November so it ends up.
No, you can't. No. That's what I was going to tell you. There's no world where Cena jumps in War Games. It's not happening. If he's complaining about his body and he knows mentally he's shutting down 30 days afterwards, there's no way. No, you don't take a chance on ending your career like that.
So hold on,
because we know that's not a safe match.
Roman, Jim, Jay, Sammy. Yeah, it's too many people. So yeah, he's not in War Games. Okay, so that's October. November is Solo.
No, October Solo. Yeah.
So
because Solo is going to be busy in November.
Cool. So we're looking at November Survivor Series. Does Cena even have any real history tied to Survivor Series where you can cherry pick his opponent?
Outside of Orton, no.
Again, like we end up in a situation where back to AJ Styles and The Miz.
AJ Styles. But then you have to put him in the...
And AJ's chasing Dom right now, so it almost doesn't even make sense. Unless we're going to do that thing where Cena basically, he has carte blanche. He can jump back and forth to whatever show he wants to.
Okay, cool. Let him jump over there. Other than Seth, who you got?
AJ.
Only because there's history. Only because there's history. But as a heel, make Dom. I mean,
Sheamus and or Rusev. He's got history with both.
Rusev would make the most sense because he's a heel. Sheamus I think would make the most sense in terms of history.
Sheamus would make the best match, but again, if we're having issues keeping him healthy, Sheamus probably ain't who you.
He ain't the one that you want to have there.
But you know, Sheamus did beat Cena for his first world championship, and that it goes to show how thin we are as far as John Cena tribute acts. And I do not see a situation where we're going to put any resources into bringing a young star up just to beat them for the experience.
I'm saying for age backstage right now, you got Cena. Truth, Cena,
Rey Mysterio's hurt,
Orton, Miz.
You know what I'm saying? Like
and AJ is right in the mix there. Like that's your locker room.
The group of people that have interaction or screen time with Cena is very few and far between. So you don't have a lot of options unless you go shopping for groceries outside of what you have now. Is Batista in a situation where he would entertain a match?
Absolutely not. I don't think so. In fact, we haven't seen him in a while, but I think he's lost so much muscle mass that he'll be unrecognizable in the WWE ring other than name.
Well, I tried. You're obviously, because of the relationship of AEW and WWE, you're not going to work out anything for Adam Copeland to be involved.
I also don't think that after what I saw on Dynamite this week, that there's ever going to be a match between him and Tanahashi.
Yeah, I know that was a thing for you, very much so.
That man power walked to the ring on Dynamite this week. There's no way I see that.
I mean, honestly, you might be in a situation where you don't have a choice but to run it back with some of these people, because we're struggling for opponents at this point. So it's like Brock may get a 2 or 3 match series just because you don't have any other star power that has a history with John Cena.
Wasting way too much time trying to figure this out.
Way too much. So imagine us trying to book
maybe Trick.
That's a good elevation spot for him, but there's no history there. We're playing the hits. Remember this?
It makes
this is the victory lap. Happy 40th to Nipsey. The marathon continues.
It continues. It is a marathon. It is not a sprint.
Yeah. Wait, Ziggler, what are we doing?
And he's active. Yes, we can get him. We can get him to jump ship to come back, and they will put on a classic.
And the whole reason that they were beefing in the first place is on Raw right now. Oh, you used to watch Total Divas or any of that?
Oh boy, yeah, we all did because that's all we had to watch at that time.
They were low key beefing behind Nikki Bella. Like Nikki was dealing with Cena, but I think they maybe used to date Ziggler, or Ziggler was still trying to push up. You feel what I'm saying? Now, life is crazy, but if you were to get active and creative enough with the pin, that's something that you could get a PLE out of, and you could get some, pretty decent television.
And Dolph is also from a world champion.
It's Dolph.
A few times over. Is there anything else that we have to discuss before we get into this card?
WrestlePalooza. We got
ESPN playing us.
Yeah, like a fiddle.
God.
Do we even know what all platforms that app's going to be available for? Because if it's not on my available apps, I'm not going out of my way to do anything.
To my knowledge, all things that I have read is anything that you currently have now where Plus is available, this will be.
Okay, cool.
So that's iOS, Mac OS, iPad OS, Google Play, Google TV, Roku, Zumo.
We done gave a shout out to big homie Naomi. We done booked a victory. We done tried to book a victory lap for Cena. We've announced WrestlePalooza. We've talked about WWE, ESPN, UFC is over there, Paramount Plus, and I think all that's left is to play a game, bruh.
If we must.
Hey. You know who ain't gon' win. You know who ain't gon' win. You know who ain't gon' win. Just say that bitch again. I know who ain't gon' win. You know who ain't gon' win. You know who ain't gon' win. We say that bitch again. One, two, three. Get your tail out. One, two, three. Get the fuck on. One, two, three. Get your tail out. One, two, three. Get the fuck on.
Yeah, man. You know who the sponsors is. VitaHermosaCigars.com, SerwinVega.com, tinyurl.com/BPBC merch.
20% off with code Mayor Media until 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time, Labor Day. That's September 1st.
10% off BPBC. That's with Serwin Vega, and 10% off on Vita Hermosa Cigars. I mean, we out here. We making the math.
We're taking the savings and passing them on to you. I mean, what else do you want?
Even in inflation, we making it fruitful for you.
Yeet.
No tariffs.
Go forth and be fruitful. Shout out to Big Jim. Good job, sir.
No tariffs over here. All right.
No tariffs. No price hikes.
We're going to run through this card real quick. No pictures for you this week because why?
Yeah. Bro, that's so disrespectful.
My bad.
We want the best for AEW, but sometimes it's just too much.
Let's run it down. AEW Forbidden Door coming live to you from the O2 Arena in London.
I heard they doing good on tickets, which, hit the applause for them on that.
Yeah, absolutely, man, because you trying to follow Wembley, 2 years in Wembley, like
put it in Wembley.
Yeah, that's nuts. And and after what happened in Texas for All Out, was it All In? All In.
That's better. All In.
Yeah, All In Texas. Yeah. That even that crowd was in a baseball stadium, and it wasn't even like it was barely 75% full, but the way it looked on TV. Chef's kiss.
Chef kiss. Played well. Good job.
For, I guess, the love and affection of each other, Adam Copeland, Christian Cage taking on Kip Sabian and Kill Switch. Suave who ain't gonna win.
Anybody not named Christian Cage and Adam Copeland.
I mean, we're playing the hits. We're going for a last tag team title run. If we're going to,
we on a reunion tour.
If we're going to get one last tables, ladders, and chairs match with the Dudley Boys and Matt and Jeff Hardy, we can definitely get a last title run between Adam Copeland and Christian Cage, especially in another company.
Allow me to say I am staunchly against either team beating the Hurt Syndicate.
Loud and proud. Speaking of, in the semi-main event, you have the Hurt Syndicate taking on Brodito, taking on FTR. No thanks to a draw in the tag team title tournament on AEW Dynamite.
Why are we doing this?
Why they got to get two teams to go against the Hurt Syndicate? Suave, who ain't gonna win? Make it easy. Come on.
Anybody not named the Hurt Syndicate. That's probably why you need somebody extra to beat, so you can go ahead and do FTR Hurt Syndicate again.
There it is. Zack Sabre Jr. taking on Nigel McGuinness for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Suave, who ain't gonna win?
I just put the math together about Hurt Syndicate, and I'm upset about it. Who's in this match? Come on, do it again.
The IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Zack Sabre Jr. taking on Nigel McGuinness.
Anybody not named Zack Sabre Jr. ain't gonna win.
As much as I would love to see Nigel get a title run, why? Like there's not enough stank on the presentation. If anything, you're probably going to get a heel turn out of Daniel Garcia out of this because he's going to be ringside with Nigel McGuinness.
This is as close as you'll probably ever get in a wrestling situation of having someone wrestle their multiverse self.
Damn.
Like this is literally Nigel McGuinness wrestling his Ring of Honor self.
Yes, it's pretty damn close.
For that reason, I think I might enjoy this.
Yeah, well, Nigel's he's good. Nigel's in-ring career was cut way too short, way too soon. So for us to get a resurgence 15 years later is crazy. But I'll take it. But man, can you imagine? As good as he was in NXT on commentary, can you imagine what we would have got in the ring in NXT during that time? That was black and gold NXT time.
It would have played well in black and gold NXT, but his style does not play well with what WWE likes to play
at all. And if you don't believe me,
ask Timothy Thatcher,
ask Shinsuke Nakamura.
And he had plenty of stuff that played well on the main roster, and he didn't even get what he needed to get,
including when he didn't speak English.
Make Knock America great again,
man.
It was right there. It was right there. The rubber was right there on the dresser. You fool you.
For the AEW TNT Championship, champion Kyle Fletcher taking on Hiromu Takahashi. Suave, who ain't gonna win?
Anybody not named Kyle Fletcher.
Wow, this is now you see why we running through this card. For the AEW TBS title, champion, belt collector, Mercedes Moné taking on Alex Windsor, taking on Persephone, taking on Bozia in a 4-way match. Suave, who ain't gonna win?
Anybody not named Mercedes Moné.
Are you kidding me? For the AEW Women's Championship, Timeless Toni Storm, your champion, taking on the Casino Gauntlet Championship winner, the ROH Forever Champion, the Athena Elite Wrestling Champion, Athena. Suave, who ain't gonna win?
Anybody not named Athena.
Let's go, Texas.
Like, look, we're already looking like almost close to a clean sweep for AEW, which we know that can't be the case.
Ever.
But, yeah, I'm going to have a really fucked up look on my face if we not basically batting 1,000 right now.
Toni Storm has 4 title reigns already as AEW Women's World Champion. Athena has 0 and is the longest reigning current world champion in all of professional wrestling. Why can she not get another belt and be a unified world heavyweight champ or world women's champion?
And then run it back at All Out. Like, come on, man. This is Wrestling 101.
For the AEW Unified Championship, your champion Kazuchika Okada taking on Swerve Strickland. Suave, who ain't gonna win?
Anybody not named Okada. And I'm picking that. I know I just called that one wrong, but I refuse to bet against the house. Because whose house?
Swerve's house.
Gang. I know better, but sometimes you just roll the dice because.
I hate to say it, but only because Okada just unified the belts, and that title will look much better on Swerve. Swerve ain't gonna win. I hate to say it, but it is Swerve's house.
He's not gonna win because I feel like somebody in in charge has like a man crush on Okada from all of the New Japan stuff.
Oh boy, here we go with that. And you not lying.
Stop me when I start. Don't stop me when your feelings get hurt. Stop me when I start lying.
For the AEW World Championship, champion Hangman Adam Page taking on Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. Swaffle ain't gonna win.
It's too early for this.
Is it though?
Not for me. It's just too early in terms of how long it took to get the belt off Moxley. But anybody not named Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And check this out. I got a built-in swerve for you. I don't know if Kanos is thinking like this. I don't know if anybody's thinking like this. Max wins, but it's with the help of the Hurt Syndicate. It was all a swerve from the jump.
I was thinking the same thing, that MVP gets involved, but I actually have Hangman not winning with that in mind. That was actually going to be what I'm calling.
I would love that to end the night with the Hurt Syndicate as tag champs, with Maxwell Jacob Friedman back in control of the Triple B and MVP at the helm, and let's go do some business.
What is the motto of the Hurt Syndicate?
We hurt people.
They're in the business of hurting people.
I mean,
Max paid them.
I would love it if Max paid them to act like he was out of the group. And then it all comes back around and Max has outsmarted everyone.
That would be too much like right. If that happens that way, Suave, we owe Dynamite and Collision a full attention for 1 week.
You're absolutely correct. I do not disagree with anything that you're saying right now. If they do that, I am locked. I'm locked into the next Dynamite on time.
And Collision. You got to do Collision too. You have to.
But they're not going to have a champ on Collision?
Don't matter.
Yeah, it do.
Nah, don't matter.
Nah, it does. Because if the Hurt Syndicate nor the champ...
Look what we're asking of them.
We're asking them to put the best players on the field.
All they're asking for us is two additional hours of their time. Oh, there is one more thing we got to talk about after this. I'll tell you about it in a second. Lights out cage match. On one side you have Kota Ibushi, Kenny Omega, Darby Allin, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Will Ospreay. On the other side, Death Riders, consisting of Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, the Young Bucks, Matt Nick Jackson, and Gabe Kidd. Suave, who ain't gonna win?
Yeah, anybody not on the AEW side, I feel like they're gonna send them home happy. But then again, this is AEW, and he may look at it, Kanos, the guy in charge, because that's who's booking everything. He may look at it as an opportunity to reestablish the Death Riders as a formidable group. I think the time for that has come and gone, and people would just like to see the AEW good guys win. Question is this a substitute for Blood and Guts? Are we going to double ring this?
You gotta keep in mind, we still don't have a card for all out or all out.
Because that's too many people for just a standard cage.
And Blood and Guts has been on TV before too.
I'm just asking.
So having Blood and Guts is still not out of the question.
It's too many people you just named off for this to be a standard cage match. It's just the ring's
no. It's a lights out cage match, so anything goes, like to the nth degree.
But if you're not in a cage, why the hell is there a cage involved? It can be lights out all day long. Fine, let them fight. Then it becomes anarchy in the arena if you're not going to.
That's exactly what I thought when I heard this match.
Stop doing stupid shit for the sake of saying stupid shit. You're stepping on your own dick again, bro.
Boy, that East Texas bloodline coming out of you real quick now.
Boy, you out here putting a hat on a hat.
Oh man.
That is crazy though. Like, yeah, if they're not gonna be in the cage, don't make it a cage match. Like, jeez.
So what I thought may have been news. I guess we have to figure this out. Well, not we. They got to figure this out because this ain't our problem.
Right.
But with the counter programming that's going on with WWE and AEW,
I bet you won't counter program this.
There's a name for a show that has been sitting in wait for over a year, or almost a year now. That if it does pop up, it's probably going to pop up at the start of the television season, which comes up in the next couple of weeks. AEW Shockwave. Do we even care, or is that something that because people have forgotten about it, that Kanos actually brings out of the bag?
We'll care about it as much as the energy that is put into it.
Same thing. What was that? Rampage?
Exactly.
We cared about Rampage until we didn't.
First week of Rampage, what did we get? Classic. That's what I'm saying. You had Kenny Omega and Christian Cage in a hell of a match. It'll get whatever energy you put into it. Period. If you put great energy into it, good things will happen. Otherwise, it's just a subdivision of Collision, and it probably should be
dark.
It should be Ring of Honor.
It should be dark.
Bing bong.
Yeah, so there's that. Show at BrokenPencilBC.com, BrokenPencilBC@gmail.com, at BrokenPencilBC on all things social, at BrokenPencilBC on what? Where'd you go? That man just disappeared. I said on what? And I went.
Oh, they tried to shut me down, bro.
Bro, I said on Broken Pencil BC on what? And went just like this. And I looked up. I was like, man, he gone.
Look, back in my internet radio days, we used to make a habit of getting kicked off the internet. I didn't realize they were still tracking me like that.
Hey, they just went.
Yeah. Say something else we don't like. Bloop.
Show at BrokenPencilBC.com, BrokenPencilBC@gmail.com, at BrokenPencilBC on all things social, at BrokenPencilBC on what?
Everything.
There it is. Everything and
everything.
There we go. Suave, take him to the house.
Pencil pushers, like, rate, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell that friend to tell a friend, and then tell that friend again.
Hold on. Friday, August 22nd, Ghostface Killer, Supreme Clientele 2. Currently out, Rock Marciano and DJ Premier. I forget the name of the album. It's a seven track. If it's an album, that's cool because we going back to the old days of having like less than 10 track albums, which is dope to me. Was probably labeled as an EP. The name of that project is called The Armani Section. No, The Coldest Profession. The Coldest Profession. So that's out now.
Earl Ray the Ogre got new music out. Sober Psycho, go stream that on all available streaming platforms.
Zoo gang. West Side Gun and Stove Got Cooks supposedly dropping, or by the time this is out, supposedly dropped. By that point, West Side Gun declared that he wasn't coming out with everybody else, that he having his own day. Thursday, August 21st is West Side Gun Day. So there's that.
I got to get into this JID God Does Like Ugly. Speaking of West Side Gun, he's on the first track. So there's that.
August 29th, Abby and Al. That's Erykah Badu and Alchemist.
Oh, man. Listen to me. That coincides with my baby's birthday. That means I'm getting gifts upon gifts. Just a beautiful time to be alive.
Been a long time since we talked about a lot of music on this show, and we used to be able to play it, but we wanted this video thing, can't do it. But you know what's in this. Till
somebody else cuts us a check so that we can cut them a check, that ain't happening for a while.
And I got a feeling I'm going to be dropping some 30, 45 minute mixes here very, very soon because I got the itch.
Uh-oh.
And then Swaftoberfest is coming up soon too.
We are deep in preparation for Swaftoberfest. Just, be ye aware, because Swabtoberfest is the gift that keeps on giving.
That's right. I'm done.
Well, with that said, wash your face, brush your teeth, groom yourself, and stay out the street.
Whole lot of fucking gang shit.
No heads up, no pencils down, no none of that.